Good afternoon, fellow Ugandans. Earlier today at around midnight at night, as it was coming into the morning, I posted a story. Now, my name is Alinto de Gracious, a freelance journalist. I had my camera, this very camera, to a TV station. The TV station is called XLTV, located near Chireka Miracle Center. And in the initial agreement, we agreed they were to pay me 700,000 per month. They were able to pay only for 1 month. And for the last 3 months, I've been demanding for my money, but I have not got anything from them. Through phone calls, or even physically going to the station, and I get no response. Now, sometime this week and I think around this week and last week, which is a period of around 2 weeks, I've been intensively trying to get in touch with people at the station, but without avail. But I made sure that some of the people I spoke to at the station, I recorded their phone calls. I'm trying to demand for my money of 3 months, but without any success. To make matters worse, the place where I stay, my landlord demands me rent of around 7 months, which is also on my neck. And my problem is, I keep on, whichever person I speak to at the station keeps on telling me stories that go and speak to this person, go and speak to this person. And at the end of the day, I spend a lot trying to demand for my money, and I've not got any response. A few people have asked me to speak to lawyers, but those that I've been able to speak to require money, and of which that money I don't have. Because that very camera, this very camera, the Sony NX5, it is a Sony NX5. It's the camera I use, whether for journalism work or for private work like functions and everything, to earn a living, to look after my young family. I've tried to demand for my money, but all in vain. And that's why I opted to go to social media for help, because all I want is justice. I demand those people money of 3 months, and they keep tossing me. And just recently, I spoke to one of the station managers, and he told me that they will pay me in August. Yet, they used my camera from 22nd of February, and after I tip off from a friend, who is also a fellow journalist with one of the stations, asked me to withdraw my camera, because otherwise those people might not pay me my money. And that's what I did. I collected my camera on the 11th of the last month, and from then up to now, I've been demanding for my money without any response. I had an agreement with the station, with one of the station managers. He's called Mr. Terakaya, and we signed an agreement, because at first they had written a handwritten agreement. I signed, and I told him, you know what? Let me take this agreement, type it out, and make it professional, and add in 1 or 2 items, and I give it to you back. And that's what I did. I typed the agreement, I put my contacts, and added in a few items, and I have all those agreements, and I took it back to them. I gave them the original and made a photocopy, and I have the photocopy. So whoever is there and feels for a journalist, I have tried my level best as a freelance journalist to earn a living using the equipment that I have, but this TV station has taken advantage of me to use my equipment, and they don't want to pay me my money. They keep on telling me. I even spoke to the owner, who is a pastor, and he was telling me that I can't speak to the person I dealt with. But I told him, the gentleman you're telling me to go to has been telling me stories, the same stories, for 3 months, telling me this and this and that. So, lastly, whoever is there that can help me I am willing. To one of my mentors, Elias Lukwago, Betty Nambozi, the Minister for Youth, Nachwala Chiyinji, and any other person that can help, or even any political leader, I really need help. This media house is taking advantage of me. They used my equipment. They were using the camera in their studios. It is a new, from the look of things, it is a new TV station. They were using my camera in the studio for all that time, and they are failing to pay me my money. I've demanded for my money for 3 months, and I've not got anything. Whoever sees this, share this message on all your social platforms. I really need to get justice and get my money. Because and the camera is mine. We agreed, we have a written agreement, but they are taking me for granted.